Scene script. Have you ever wondered why penguins can't fly? It's a question that has puzzled many of us, especially considering that penguins like sparrows, eagles, and parrots are indeed birds. Yet, unlike their avian relatives, penguins are firmly grounded. They are part of an exclusive club of flightless birds, a group that also includes the likes of ostriches and kiwis. In the grand tapestry of life, every species is a unique thread, intricately woven by the hands of evolution. Over countless millennia, each species has been shaped and refined into the forms we recognize today. Penguins are no exception. Their story is one of adaptation and survival in some of the harshest environments on Earth. While the concept of a bird that can't fly might seem strange, it's all a matter of perspective. Penguins may not be able to soar through the sky, but they are masters of a different domain. They are expert swimmers, capable of diving deep into the ocean and darting through the water with incredible speed and agility. Their flightless nature is not a flaw, but rather a testament to their adaptability. Evolution has molded penguins into efficient swimmers, trading the power of flight for the ability to navigate the icy waters of the Antarctic. They may not have the wings to fly, but they have flippers to swim. Their bodies are sleek and streamlined, perfectly adapted for their aquatic lifestyle. Penguins are the proof that nature is not about achieving perfection, but about finding balance. They've found their equilibrium in the icy waters of the southern hemisphere, thriving where few other creatures can. So we return to our initial question: why can't penguins fly? Or perhaps we should be asking a different question. Maybe it's not about why they can't fly, but rather, why they don't need to. After all, why would you need to fly when you're an expert in navigating the world beneath the waves? So, if penguins are birds, what's keeping them grounded? To understand why penguins can't fly, we first need to examine their anatomy. Penguins are intriguing creatures, aren't they? They seem to waddle around on land as if they're out of place, yet the moment they dive into the water, it's as if they've found their true home. The key to this aquatic mastery lies in their physical characteristics, which are significantly different from birds that can fly. The first and most noticeable feature is their wings, or rather, flippers. Unlike other birds, penguins have short, stiff wings that are ideal for swimming rather than flying. These flippers are incredibly strong and allow penguins to propel themselves through the water with remarkable speed and grace. Now let's talk about their bones. Most birds have hollow bones that are light enough to assist in flight. Penguins, on the other hand, have solid, heavy bones. This might sound like a disadvantage, but these heavier bones provide the necessary ballast to keep penguins underwater. The penguin's body shape also aids in their swimming prowess. Their sleek, streamlined bodies reduce drag, allowing them to glide smoothly and effortlessly through the water. Their short legs, set far back on their bodies, act like rudders, helping them change direction quickly. Penguins also have a layer of fat under their skin, known as blubber. This blubber not only provides insulation in freezing temperatures but also adds to their buoyancy, helping them float on the water's surface when they need to rest or look out for predators. So while these physical characteristics, small, stiff wings, heavy bones, a streamlined body, short legs, and a layer of blubber, prevent penguins from taking to the skies like other birds, they are exactly what make penguins such exceptional swimmers. In essence, penguins are marvels of evolutionary design, with bodies that are perfectly adapted to their aquatic lifestyle. They might not be able to soar through the sky, but in the water, they are truly in their element. As we can see, a penguin's body is perfectly designed for life in the water, not the sky. Scene script. Let's dive deeper into a penguin's wings, shall we? When you think of birds, you generally imagine creatures soaring through the sky with feathers fluttering in the wind. But the penguin's wings are a stark departure from this image. They are not built to catch the air currents and glide through the atmosphere. Instead, these unique appendages resemble flippers more than bird wings. Imagine a bird's wing. It's a delicate structure of feathers, bones, and muscles designed for lightness and flexibility, a perfect apparatus for flight. Now envision a penguin's wing. It's a compact, solid structure, much more rigid and heavy, covered with short, thick feathers. These feathers are densely packed, creating a waterproof layer to shield them from the icy chill of Antarctic waters. The bones are not hollow like in most birds. Instead, they are solid and sturdy, providing the necessary strength and power for swimming. The penguin's wings are built like paddles, designed for powerful underwater propulsion. When a penguin dives, it uses these strong, flipper-like wings to navigate through the water with speed and agility. It's almost like watching a bird fly, but underwater. They twist, turn, and dart through the water, catching their prey with swift and precise movements. However, this design, while perfect for underwater life, lacks the necessary structure for aerial flight. The same features that make them exceptional swimmers, the solid bones, the rigid structure, and the compact form, are the very reasons why they can't take to the skies. In the air, these wings are too small and heavy to generate enough lift. The penguins would require a huge amount of energy to even attempt flight, and their bodies simply aren't built for that. The wings of a penguin are a marvel of adaptation and evolution, perfectly suited to their lifestyle and environment. They may not be able to fly in the traditional sense, but in the water, they are unparalleled. So while their wings can't lift them into the air, they certainly help them fly underwater. But how did penguins end up like this? The answer lies in evolution. Evolution, the process of change in all forms of life over generations, has played a pivotal role in shaping penguins' anatomy, making them the flightless, waddling creatures we adore today. Over millions of years, penguins have evolved to become expert swimmers rather than flyers. But what exactly drove this change? Imagine, if you will, a time long past when the Earth was very different from what we know today. Our planet was experiencing a period of climate change. This shift in climate led to a change in the penguins' environment, which in turn altered their food sources. The abundance of fish and squid in the colder waters pushed penguins towards a life more attuned to the sea rather than the sky. To adapt to this new marine lifestyle, penguins underwent significant evolutionary changes. Their wings, once used for flight, slowly transformed into flippers better suited for navigating the icy waters of the Antarctic. The feathers that once helped them soar in the air became dense and waterproof, keeping them warm in freezing temperatures. Their bodies became streamlined, allowing them to move through water with ease and speed. Evolution, in its infinite wisdom, presented penguins with a choice: to fly or to swim. Penguins could not excel in both, as the requirements for flight and swimming are drastically different. The heavy bones needed for diving deep underwater are a hindrance in flight, which needs light, hollow bones. Thus, in the grand tug of war of evolution, penguins had to choose, and so they chose a life in the sea. They became the rulers of the Antarctic oceans, diving deep for food and zipping through the water with the grace of a ballet dancer. Evolution tailored them to thrive in their chilly home, where they are unrivaled swimmers and divers. In the grand scheme of evolution, penguins traded flight for a life in the sea. While penguins can't fly in the air, they are masters of another kind of flight. Picture this: a penguin, sleek and swift, torpedoing through the icy depths with a grace and agility that rivals the most accomplished aerial acrobats. This is the penguin in its element, fully in command of its watery domain. It's a sight to behold, a testament to the magic of evolution and the versatility of nature. Penguins, much like their airborne counterparts, use their wings to fly, but their flight takes place beneath the waves rather than above them. Their wings, better described as flippers, are stiff and flat, perfect for slicing through the water with minimal resistance. Their bodies, rounded and streamlined, are designed for speed and maneuverability, allowing them to dart and dive with an ease that would make even the most agile falcon envious. As they plunge into the depths, penguins can reach incredible speeds, clocking in at an impressive 22 miles per hour for the fastest species, the Gentoo penguin. That's faster than a human can run. And the depths they can reach are equally astonishing. Emperor penguins, the deepest divers, can plunge to depths of over 1,600 feet. That's deeper than the tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa. But it's not just about speed and depth. Penguins are also endurance swimmers. They can stay underwater for up to 20 minutes on a single breath, hunting and exploring the ocean's depths. This ability to hold their breath for extended periods allows them to dive deeper and stay under longer, increasing their chances of catching their prey. So, while penguins might not be able to soar through the sky like other birds, their prowess in the water is unmatched. They might not have the gift of flight in the traditional sense, but they have something perhaps even more remarkable: the ability to fly through the water with a grace and agility that is truly awe-inspiring. In the water, penguins are just as graceful and agile as any bird in the sky. So, penguins can't fly, but is that really such a disadvantage? Let's shift our perspective a bit. Instead of seeing flight as the ultimate goal, let's consider it as just one of nature's many survival tools. Penguins, despite being flightless, have thrived in some of the world's harshest environments. How? Well, Their inability to fly has shaped them into creatures perfectly adapted to their unique habitats. For starters, being grounded has its perks. Penguins have few natural predators on land, offering them a level of safety that their airborne counterparts might not enjoy. Sure, they may have to contend with the occasional hungry seal or orca, but for the most part, they're quite secure waddling around their frosty homes. And let's not forget about food. Penguins feast on a smorgasbord of underwater delicacies. Fish, squid, krill, the ocean is their buffet. By being expert swimmers rather than flyers, they have access to a bounty of food sources that are largely inaccessible to flighted birds. Moreover, their flightlessness has led to their unique, streamlined body shape, which makes them incredibly efficient swimmers. Able to dive to depths of over 1,700 feet and stay submerged for up to 20 minutes, they're practically the submarines of the bird world. In the water, they're agile and quick, able to outswim many potential threats. And finally, their inability to fly has allowed them to thrive in environments where other birds would struggle to survive. The cold, harsh Antarctic terrain is home to millions of penguins. It's a testament to their resilience and adaptability, and a clear indication that flight isn't the only measure of success in the avian world. So as we can see, what might initially seem like a disadvantage can actually be a strength when viewed from a different angle. And for our feathered friends, the penguins, their inability to fly has led to some remarkable adaptations that have allowed them to thrive in their unique ecosystems. For penguins, being flightless isn't a limitation, it's a strength. Let's revisit what we've learned about our flightless friends. Penguins, an enchanting and unique species, have fascinated us with their charming waddle and impeccable ability to thrive in some of the harshest environments on Earth. We started by exploring the world of flightless birds, where penguins hold a special place. Unlike their feathered counterparts who rule the sky, penguins have evolved to master a different realm, the ocean. This is largely due to their distinct anatomy, which is uniquely tailored to suit their lifestyle and habitat. Diving deeper, we discovered the captivating anatomical features of penguins. Their bodies, streamlined for efficient swimming, are more adapted to gliding through water than air. Their dense bones, unlike the hollow bones of flying birds, provide the necessary weight for diving deep into the ocean. Penguins' strong, flipper-like wings function as powerful paddles, propelling them through the water at impressive speeds. We then explored the role of evolution in shaping penguins into the flightless birds we know today. Over millions of years, penguins have undergone evolutionary changes to optimize survival in their aquatic environment. Their wings, once used for flight, have gradually transformed into flippers perfect for navigating the underwater world. Evolution, it seems, has traded their ability to fly for a life beneath the waves, where food is abundant and predators are few. Next, we celebrated the penguins as the ultimate swimmers. They are true marvels of the marine world, capable of diving up to 1,700 feet and holding their breath for up to 20 minutes. Their torpedo-shaped bodies and powerful flippers allow them to maneuver with agility and speed, making them efficient hunters and graceful acrobats of the deep. Finally, we discussed the advantages of being a flightless bird. Without the need to fly, penguins conserve energy, which is essential in their harsh, food-scarce habitats. Their inability to fly also means they have no need for light, hollow bones, making them less fragile and better equipped for their rigorous lifestyle. We also examined how their flightlessness contributes to their unique social behaviors, such as their communal breeding colonies and their fascinating courtship rituals. In essence, penguins are a wonderful testament to nature's ingenuity and adaptability. Their flightlessness, far from being a disadvantage, has allowed them to thrive and prosper in environments where other species struggle. Their unique adaptations have enabled them to become masters of their chosen domain, the ocean. So, while penguins may never soar above the clouds, they have certainly mastered the art of flying underwater, and that's something worth celebrating.